What's up, everybody? Weston here with The Hidden Gibbon, back with another viewer request deck tech video. Tomorrow's won't be a viewer request because I've got to get some work done getting them built. And then we'll be back to some more viewer requests. If you want to see your deck be made into a commander deck, if you have a commander that you want to see done for a deck tech, go ahead, put it in the comments down below, and we'll see what we can get done. So this one today is Captain Howler. Oh yes, 1 second. I got told that there we go. We're gonna move me up there because people want to see the prices. So this one's Captain Howler, Sea Scourge. I had not heard of this card before because I didn't really buy a lot of Aether Drift or really any. But he is a 5/4 for 2 generic, a blue and a red. Ward, pay 2 life. Whenever you discard one or more cards, target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn for each card discarded this way. Whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player this turn, you draw a card. Alright, so we're gonna try to do some loot effects, draw, discard, and some aggro. This deck is super budget, coming in at 94.06. I didn't know what budget the person wanted, so I figure the best I could do is go something super budget, and then you can build up and more powerful around it. So let's get straight into it, shall we? We are running 26 creatures. We have Anger to give our stuff haste, as long as it's in the graveyard and you have a mountain, which you're going to be looting, so you should be able to discard this. We have Avian Oddity. The other thing you're going to see is lots of cycling, because you're going to cycle to draw cards, which hopefully will draw you into more cycling. And so when you cycle Avian Oddity, put a flying counter on target creature you control. It gives you some good generic value. Balmor, Battle Mage Captain, is a 1/3 for 2, and whenever you cast an instant sorcery spell, creatures you control get +1/+0 and trample until end of turn. We have Cephalid Ink Shrouder. Discard a card from your hand. It can't be the target of spells or abilities and is unblockable this turn. So if you get your hand pretty full, you can then discard cards to give him +2/+0, and then he himself can be unblockable. Cunning Survivor. Whenever you cycle or discard a card, it gets +1/+0 until end of turn and cannot be blocked. Curator of Mysteries is going to cycle for 1 blue, and when you cycle or discard another card, so if you want to play it, you can scry 1. And then we have Dagger Maw, which is Vigilance and Island Cycling. Lets you get some islands. Don't play this creature for its casting cost. Fearless Swashbuckler has haste, and vehicles you control have haste, but that's not... Don't worry about the vehicle part. The primary thing we want in here is whenever you attack, if a pirate and a vehicle attack this combat, draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards. And we have Forgotten Creation. Skulk, and at the beginning of your upkeep, you may discard all the cards in your hand. If you do, draw that many cards. Ghost of Ramirez de Pietro. So he can't be blocked by creatures with power 3 or greater. A lot of these things are going to be small unblockables. And when he deals combat damage to a player, choose up to 1 target card in the graveyard that was discarded, and or put the from the library this turn, put that card into its owner's hand. It has partner, which is irrelevant for this. We have Howler's Heavy, which is a seal. There's not very many seals. You know what? This is a side tangent. Back in, I think it was around 10th edition, or whenever they got rid of damage on the stack, they also took the menagerie of creature types out there in Magic the Gathering and shrank them down by a bunch. Like things like Abu Jafar went from being a summon leper to just a human, and they did this because they said they wanted to streamline creature types. Well, it seems like we're going back, right? It's because Howler's Heavy is a seal. How many seals are there in Magic the Gathering? When you cycle this card, target creature or vehicle and opponent controls get -3/0. Invisible Stalker, it's hexproof and can't be blocked. Magus of the Bazaar draws you 2 cards and discard 3 cards. Magus of the Wheel is Wheel of Fortune on a budget. Marauding Mako is whenever you discard 1 or more cards, put that many 1/1 counters on this creature. Mary Reed and Anne Bonny Haste, draw a card, then discard. For those who don't know, that's commonly called a loot ability. Whenever you discard an island, pirate, or vehicle card, create a tap treasure token. Merfolk Looter, this is why it's called a loot ability. It's because this little fella right here, draw a card, discard a card. Oliphant, Mountain Cycling. Again, this is not one you want to play for its mana cost unless you're really desperate. Scrounging Sky Ray. Whenever you discard one or more cards, put that many 1/1 cards on this creature. Shoreline Looter. We have Silent Hall Creeper. Slitherblade, like I said, unblockable creatures. We have Thunderhead Gunner. He's a Shark Pirate. Discard a card, draw a card, activate only as a sorcerer, only once each turn. Then we have Vinwixt. Verbose Host, start your engines, no maximum hand size, and max speed. If you draw a card, draw 2 cards instead. This will help you refill your hand as you're discarding. We have Wonder, so when it's in the graveyard and you have, if you have an island, they fly. And then Yadaro, you cycle him, and when you cycle him, shuffle him into your library from your graveyard. If you've cycled a card named Yadaro 4 or more times this game, which hopefully you could be drawing enough through your deck that you could do this multiple times, put it onto the battlefield instead of the graveyard. For our sorceries, we got Blast Act. We have Chart a Course, which is draw 2 cards and discard a card unless you attack this turn. Faithless Looting, draw 2, discard 2. Go for Blood, which is target creature you control fights another target creature you control. You don't control, and then you can cycle it. We have Lorien Reveal, draw 3 cards, or you can Island Cycle. Stall Out. This is tap target vehicle or creature and put 3 stun counters on it, and then you can also cycle this. Trade the Helm. Exchange control of target artifact creature you control and target artifact creature or creature an opponent controls, also cycling. Treasure Cruise, draw 3 with Delve. You're going to be filling up your graveyard. Another thing you could do for this deck is, since you're going to be discarding a lot, is find some threshold creatures and cards to put in there in blue or red. Would also help. And there's Windfall, of course, which is you discard your hand, then draw cards equal to the greatest number of cards a player discarded this way. So you're going to be, ideally, you're going to be replacing your hand, but if you run low, you can play something like Windfall while somebody has a full grip, and you're going to be able to get Value Town out of that. We have the Big Score, which is, as an additional cost, discard a card, draw 2, create 2 treasures, Broadside Barrage, deals 5 damage to target creature or player, draw a card, then discard a card. Channel Force, as an additional cost to cast a spell, discard X cards. Target player draws X cards. Be very careful that this doesn't get, misdirected. Channel Force deals X damage to target creature or planeswalker. Decaying Time Loop, discard all the cards in your hand, then draw that many cards. It also has Retrace. Demand Answers, and as an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice an artifact or discard a card, draw 2. Frantic Search, draw 2, discard 2, untap 3 lands. Is It Charm? Prismari Command, which is a modal spell. You can deal 2 damage. You can draw 2, then discard 2. You can create a treasure token or destroy an artifact. We have Refute, counter target spell, draw a card, then discard a card. Thrill of Possibility, discard a card, draw 2. Tolarian Winds, discard your hand, then draw that many cards. And Unexpected Windfall, which is, of course, draw 2, discard a card, draw 2, and a treasure. We do have one vehicle in this deck. It's Menace, and whenever you attack, draw, then discard. Collector's Vault, you draw, then discard, create a treasure. Hazard's Monument, which is red creature spells cost 1 less. And then when you cast a creature spell, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Swiftfoot Boots for haste. And then we have Spear of Leonidas. When the equipped creature attacks, choose one, gains double strike. Or you create Phobos, a legendary 2/3 red horse. Or you discard 2 cards, then draw 2 cards. Then, for some more value, we have Aqueous Form. Creature can't be blocked, and when the creature attacks, scry 1. Curiosity, so when the enchanted creature deals damage to an opponent, draw a card. We have Drakehaven, which is an interesting card. It's whenever you cycle or discard a card, you can pay 1. If you do, you make Drake. So you can go wide with this deck as well. We have Footfall Crater, which is an enchant land. Enchant land has target creature gains trample on haste until end of turn. You can also cycle this if it's not useful in certain situations. We have Improbable Alliance. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, create a 1/1 blue fairy creature token. Or flying. We have New Perspectives. When it enters the battlefield, draw 3. As long as you have 7 or more cards in your hand, you may pay 0 rather than pay cycling costs. This is a good card for when you refill your hands if you have those things that let you draw more. Another enchantment that I could recommend for this deck would be Teferi's Ageless Insight to help you draw the extra cards. I'm going to see, so whenever you draw a card, you put a Foreshadow counter on it. You can remove 8 counters, make it 8/8. We have Reconnaissance Mission. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. And Scuttle Tide. So many crabs. It's the Doom Crab. Discard a card, create a 0/3 blue crab creature token. And Delirium, crabs you control get +1/+1 as long as there are 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard. Lands, simple package. We have Amonkhet Raceway, Avishkar Raceway, Blasted Landscape for some cycling. We're running a lot of the cycling lands, right? Like a whole bunch of them. We also have Cephalic Coliseum, which gives you the threshold, draw 3 cards and discard 3 cards. Gear Reach Sanitarium, and then some pretty cheap stuff, as well as Rogue's Passage. Well, let me know how you like the deck. Again, if you would like to see a commander made for you, just drop it in the comments down below, and I will get it made for you. But as always, I'm Weston with the Hidden Gibbon, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.